Have you ever felt totally fine on the range? Then get to the first tee and your hands feel cold, your chest gets tight, and suddenly you can't remember how to swing a golf club? If that's you, you're not weak, and you're not alone. Hello, friends. I'm Dr. Paul Callaway, and welcome to the Champions Code. In this segment, I'm going to revisit a golf mental game topic that deserves repeating because of how common the challenge is for most golfers. Today, I'm going to give you a simple, faith-centered way to calm first tee jitters so you can start your round with confidence. First tee nerves aren't a sign something is wrong. They're a sign something matters. And here's the key. When your identity is tied to outcomes, score, approval, and performance, you'll feel pressure. But when your identity is anchored in God, you can play free. 2 Timothy 1 verse 7 says, "For God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind." A sound mind is available to you, even on the first tee. The first tee is commonly thought of as a perfect storm. People are watching you. You haven't settled into the round yet. Your body is full of adrenaline, and your mind is trying to protect you from embarrassment. But the real battle isn't your swing. It's what you believe in that moment. Proverbs 23, verse 7 says, "As he thinks in his heart, so is he." If you think, "Don't mess up," your body tightens. But if you think, "I'm safe, I'm steady, I'm guided," your body can move. Here are 6 practical steps you can use right away to calm your nerves and get your round off to a great start. I call it the Champion's 6-step first tee reset. First, arrive early enough to get grounded. Give yourself 30 to 45 minutes before your tee time. After an effective warm-up, make a few smooth swings, not rushed, not frantic. Psalm 46 verse 10 says, "Be still and know that I am God." Stillness is a weapon against anxiety. Second, take a deep breath before you step into your shot. Inhale slowly through your nose and exhale even slower, out your mouth, nice and steady. That breath tells your nervous system, "I'm not in danger." Isaiah 41 verse 10 instructs us, "Fear not, for I am with you. I will strengthen you." Third, use your pre-shot routine as your anchor. Your routine creates familiarity when everything feels chaotic. The same steps, tempo, and decision process with each and every shot. Say, "I've been here before. I know what to do. One shot at a time." 1 Corinthians 14 verse 33 says, "For God is not the author of confusion, but of peace." Fourth, rehearse the swing you want. Smooth and balanced. Not a violent lash. Perform one rehearsal swing that matches the tempo you want. Philippians 4 verse 8 reminds us to focus on what is true and praiseworthy. In golf terms, stop rehearsing disaster. Rehearse the exact shot you intend to hit. Fifth, shift your focus outward to a small target. Nerves pull you inward, into mechanics, swing thoughts, and what-ifs. But champions aim at something very precise. Pick a small spot in the fairway and commit. Hebrews 12 verse 2 reminds us to fix our eyes on Jesus. Focus is a spiritual discipline, and it's a performance skill. And step 6 is to keep it light. Be sure to smile, breathe, and let your shoulders drop. Even say out loud, "Swing smooth and steady," because joy breaks pressure. Nehemiah 8 verse 10 says, "The joy of the Lord is your strength." George was a solid ball striker on the range, but on the first tee he'd get so tight his swing sped up, his grip clamped down, and he'd start with a big miss. He told me, "Doc, I feel like I'm back in school getting graded." We worked on 2 things. 1, a simple first tee routine, breath, rehearsal swing, and a small target. And 2, a deeper identity shift. Before he teed it up, George anchored his mind with, "My value is not my score, my identity is not my handicap. I belong to God." Romans 8 verse 15 says, "We have received the spirit of adoption by whom we cry out, Abba, Father." You're not trying to earn love through performance. You're playing from love. A few rounds later, George said, "I still feel adrenaline, but it doesn't own me anymore." The goal is not to feel nothing, but to stay anchored. Remember, if your identity is in outcomes, you'll live in pressure. If your identity is in God, you'll live anchored. Colossians 3 verses 2 and 3 says, Set your mind on things above, for you died, and your life is hidden with Christ in God. When your life is hidden in Christ, the first tee is not a courtroom. It's a canvas. You're free to swing. Before you hit your first tee shot in your next round, say, God has given me power, love, and a sound mind. Today, I play anchored. When you're anchored in God, you're one shot away from settling in. I'm Dr. Paul Callaway. Thanks for listening. I look forward to seeing you back for the next segment of the Champion's Code.
You have the drive, but are you missing the foundation? At Limitless Success Mentoring, we help entrepreneurs, athletes, and professionals achieve the extraordinary. Dr. Paul Callaway uses faith-based principles and proven success laws to help you break through barriers and find your true identity. It's time to stop striving and start building from abundance. Visit limitlesssuccessmentoring.com today to get started.